Carl! There is a dead nation in Europe, Carl!
Oh, hey, how did that get here?
Carl, what did you do?
Me? I didn't do this.
Explain what happened, Carl.
I've never seen this place before in my life.
Why did you kill this country, Carl?
I do not kill countries. That is my least favorite thing to do.
Tell me, Carl, exactly what you were doing before I got here.
Well, I was in Europe.
Okay.
And, I was writing about dialectic materialism.
Yes.
Preaching communism.
Go on.
And, well, this country had a revolution.
Okay.
So I took control of its government.
Yes.
And then I totally destroyed their industrial, agricultural, and economic infrastructure.
Carl, that kills countries!
Oh.
Carl!
I did not know that.
How could you not know that?
Yeah, I'm in the wrong here. I suck.
What happened to the landowning peasants?
What's that?
The peasants, why are they all dead?
Well, I kind of took them out and shot them.
Carl!
Well, they opposed the revolution, and, you know, when you crave revolutionary vengeance, that's...
Why on earth would you do that?
They were reactionaries! Give me a break!
Carl!
My trigger finger was getting the itchies.
Carl!
In that way that only counter-revolutionary blood will satisfy.
What is wrong with you, Carl?
Well, I kill countries and shoot peasants. That's two things.
Carl, what on earth was all that?
I'm not sure what you're referring to.
You devastated the most populous country on earth, Carl.
Are you sure that was me? I would think I'd remember something like that.
Carl, I watched you line up and shoot everyone that dissented from your takeover.
That sounds dangerous.
You were sending children to camps for not reporting their parents to the authorities.
That must have been horrifying to watch.
Then you started torturing dissenters in public.
Well, thank God the children weren't there to see that.
Carl, why is the ground all red and sticky?
Well, I guess you could say it's all red and sticky.
Carl, what are we standing in?
Would you believe it's sweet and sour pork?
No, I would not believe that.
A new recipe for sriracha sauce?
No.
Rice patty nectar?
No.
The tears of the Hegelian zeitgeist?
Tell the truth, Carl.
Fine. It's that landowning family whose farm we passed an hour back.
Carl!
Well, they were petite bourgeoisie. They owned cooking oil, and the husband was wearing glasses.
I can't believe what I'm hearing.
I will not apologize for revolutionary change.
Speaking of change, where are the other farms?
Whoa, you won the prize. I didn't even notice that.
Where are the other farms, Carl?
Looking at the trajectory of the moon and the sun, probably burning or laying in fallow, I sent all the peasants away to smelt iron.
Carl!
I have a problem. I have a serious problem.
You are just terrible today.
Shh, shh, shh. Do you hear that? That's the sound of forgiveness.
That's the sound of people starving, Carl.
That is what forgiveness sounds like. Agonized moaning, and then silence.
Carl, we're supposed to be providing relief to the third world.
I don't know about you, but I'm feeling very relieved.
You toppled a Caribbean nation's government, Carl.
The people have spoken. Viva la resistance.
You executed the resistance leaders who voiced any opposition to your takeover.
They were traitors and scoundrels.
They were trying to stop you from jailing other people who voiced opposition to your takeover.
That was afoot. I seem to have buried someone in a shallow grave.
That would be the hotel bartender.
Well, that explains why my mojito is taking so long.
It was horrifying, Carl. You forced him to confess his counter-revolutionary crimes before you shot him.
Wow, that sounds pretty awesome.
I can't go anywhere with you, Carl.
That hurt my feelings. Now we're both in the wrong.
I want to go home. We're leaving.
In that case, I probably should mention that I took all the violent criminals out of prison and put them on boats to America.
What?
I'm trying to sow social chaos in the West, and well, you gotta have some sociopaths over there to balance out all those sane people fleeing my regime.
You know what? Forget it. I'm not even shocked anymore.
Oh, that's no fun.
This has become the norm for you, Carl.
I'll have to try harder next time.
Please don't.
I feel like I've been given a challenge.
Carl.
It's too late now, you...
You?
I totally don't know your name.
What? I've been teaching your economic theories for over 30 years.
And what an impression you've made.
My name is Paul.
What?
I said my name is Paul Sweezy.
Oh, I thought you were a Russian.
Why would you think that?
Mostly the sycophancy. Are you sure?
I'm sure.
Well, if you excuse me, I have to tell the human traffickers that I won't be able to deliver on that order I promised them. Aren't you gonna say it?
Say what, Carl?
That, my name, all offended and annoyed.
I'm done, Carl.
What?
I no longer want any part of what you are doing.
It's the stacks of skulls, isn't it? You never were a fan of postmodern architecture.
It's a lot of things, Carl.
Just let me explain. Efficiency, industry, never before has so many dead bodies been so manageable.
Carl!
I'm the Frank Lloyd Wright of stacking human skulls.
I want no part of this.
Aw, come on. We haven't even gotten to the killing fields yet.
I'm sure they are very upsetting.
Well, now I don't even want to show you.
Good, I do not want to see it.
And you're being a giant beehole right now.
I'm not the one shooting people and making giant bone piles.
They aren't bone piles, they are skull stacks.
Gross.
Do you know what's gross? Your bourgeoisie attitude.
Are you serious?
What have I ever done to deserve all of this beehole coming out of your mouth?
It's everything, Carl. It's everything you've done ever.
Everything? Even that time I helped those peasants with their land reform?
You buried them there.
That's false consciousness, my friend. Being shot and buried is what they should have wanted.
You murdered their entire families.
They weren't keeping up with the 5-year plan. As chairman of the Peasant Efficiency Committee, I had to take immediate action.
All you do is kill people, Carl.
That's like saying all Mozart did was write songs.
You are completely insane.
Oh, weird. That's what all these dead peasants said.
But that isn't the problem, Carl. Why would you think any of this was a good idea?
Probably because I'm a dangerous sociopathic ideology with a long history of violence.
Oh.
I don't understand how you keep forgetting that.